sounded Austrian to me, but that was just my own ignorance. He told me he was from Germany some 30 years ago, became a citizen 3 years ago. And he asked me the question, do you guys really believe in this, or are you just here? And I said, I'm glad you asked me that question. That's a very good question. The very short answer is, yes, absolutely, we believe in this. The longer answer is, do each and every one of you believe in the person next to you and every single thing that they stand for? Every single thing. Now think about that. Lady Bird Johnson, I love this quote from Lady Bird Johnson. She said, and I'm paraphrasing Lady Bird Johnson, she said that the sound of discourse is the sound of freedom. That we can stand here in this field in Tulsa, Oklahoma and say, you know what, we don't agree with what's going on over there in Washington, or we don't agree with what's going on down the turnpike in Oklahoma City, or we don't agree with this, that, or the other. We have the freedom to do that. We can stand here and disagree with people. Conservatives can disagree with conservatives. Liberals can disagree with liberals. That's what makes this country great. Coming here together today allows us the opportunity to speak with one voice. To let, on this issue, on this thought, on this day, we stand united. We share the same issue, the same concerns, the same thoughts. And as a constitutional republic, we speak in Washington, D.C. through our elected representation. So when I say we speak with one voice, in fact, quite literally, our voices are channeled through our members of Congress, members of the House and Senate. As I alluded to, not everybody agrees with everybody here today on every issue. And for Congressman John Sullivan, he knows full well that not everybody here agrees with the issues that Congressman Sullivan has taken. Yet he understands he's accountable to you. He's responsible to you. You are the people who elect him. You are the people that decide his fate. And Congressman John Sullivan insisted, let me be a part of this event today. Let me come out here and address the people who are attending the Tulsa Tea Party. Ladies and gentlemen, United States Congressman John Sullivan.
Well, thank you. What an honor to be here. What a turnout. And I'll tell you, when I go back to Washington next week, I'm going to tell them what I saw here today. I'm going to take your message back to D.C. And I don't know how many people are here right now, but there are people still walking a mile away, either direction, coming to this, to join you here today, to send this to Nancy Pelosi and Barack Obama in Washington, D.C., that you're fed up, you're not going to take this anymore, that you're sick of it, that you're sick of this. You know what? We are spending too much. We are taxing too much. We are borrowing too much in Washington, D.C. And it's an outrage. It's an outrage. And they duped me once, they'll never dupe me again. By God, I'm not going to support any more of these stimuluses. We shouldn't do it. The last one was sold as a jobs bill. Only out of that $800 billion, only 7% of it went to jobs and transportation infrastructure. The rest of it went to pork barrel projects. That's wrong. And when I go back next week, they're going to want to propose a tax on carbon. They want to generate $646 billion. It costs every person in Oklahoma $3,100 a year to heat and cool your home and fill up your car. Now that's not a way to stimulate the economy. We aren't going to tax our way out of this. I was so glad to hear my friend Neil Bortz talking about the fair tax, which I'm a proud co-sponsor of. And by gosh, because of you here today, we will accomplish that goal sooner than later because of you. We're going to get it done. And we need it desperately. You know what? You wouldn't have had to fill out a form or send it in today or before. We just have a fair tax, sales tax. And one thing we have to do, and it's going to be a great day, when we have a constitutional amendment to get rid of the income tax. Because that's what we have to do. I want to make sure that we don't get a lot of exemptions, keep the rate low, it'll be fair. It'll get that underground economy. We're going to make sure that people pay their fair share. But you know what? It's the right thing to do. It's going to take the power out of Washington and give it to the people where it belongs. I want to tell you, I couldn't be more proud today to see you here. And when I go back, I'm going to tell Nancy Pelosi firsthand on the House floor, I'm going to tell Barack Obama, enough's enough. We're spending too much. We're taxing too much. We're borrowing too much. The American people want their country back, and they're going to get it back now. Thank you very much. God bless America. God bless Tulsa, Oklahoma.